Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Qing, and this is Lenore Lukasic Foss. We're here today on behalf of the Sexual Assault Center of Hamilton and area, also known as SASHA, to encourage City Council to support the Transgender protocol. In my work on a provincial project on trans women and sexual violence, coordinating a Canada-wide research project on trans women affected by HIV, and as a youth worker supporting trans youth, as well as in my life as a trans woman living in community with other trans women, I can tell you that first steps like this protocol need to be supported by people like you. There are simply not enough statistics about trans people, but thanks to TransPulse, an Ontario-based study, we know that 34% of trans women have been physically assaulted for being trans, and that 98% of trans people have experienced transphobia. We know that across Canada, 70% of trans youth report having been sexually harassed. Ontarians are protected from discrimination based on gender, identity, and expression under the Ontario Human Rights Code. Many organizations and institutions are making moves to augment these protections by developing protocols like the one we're asking you to support. A protocol like this can be an important step to improving the lives of trans Hamiltonians to know that they're supported by their city. There are myths based on discrimination that claim that women and children are in danger from trans women in bathrooms. This is a lie. Trans women and men face discrimination and sometimes physical violence when trying to access bathrooms, community services, healthcare, and the list goes on. The gravity that something so basic as the use of a washroom is so hotly debated when trans people face astronomical rates of suicidality, homelessness, and poverty must be understood. Nationally, 1 in 3 trans youth have attempted suicide, 1 in 4 trans youth have run away from home, and 1 in 3 older trans youth can't afford to regularly buy food. Trans people are not using washrooms to assault children. We are managing the potential of violence as we are in many arenas in our lives. This protocol is a step in the right direction to ensure that the safety and support of trans community members, but it cannot be the only step. We need people to bring protocols like this to life, to take action to make positive change. We urge Council to implement broad education initiatives for city staff and Council members to ensure that our trans community members and all gender nonconforming folks are fully included in this city. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your presentation. Please refrain from clapping. Councillor Johnson.
Thank you. Very quickly and to the point we just heard, Madam Chair, I'm pleased to report that the city will be investing in a sensitization program for staff.
Great. That's great to hear. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any further questions?
Yeah.
Seeing none, thank you for